Aquarius, something powerful is happening on August 26th, 2025. This isn't just another date on the calendar, it's the moment the universe draws a line in the sand. The cosmic prophecy has begun. On this day, 3 hidden forces will rise, and they are not ordinary. They will reach into your life, into your choices, into your very soul. These forces will shake you, test you, and push you to the edge of what you thought you could endure. They are the kind of forces that can either break you into pieces or transform you into something unshakable, unstoppable, and destined for greatness. But here's the truth that so many will miss. These forces don't show up in obvious ways. They don't arrive with flashing lights or loud warnings. They arrive quietly, hidden in daily life, through conversations, sudden emotions, strange coincidences, or unexpected encounters. And if you're not awake, if you're not paying attention, you could walk right past your destiny without ever realizing it was standing in front of you. Aquarius, you have always been the visionary, the one who sees beyond the surface. You are the sign of insight, rebellion, and higher truth. That is why the prophecy begins with you. But with this gift comes responsibility. The universe is asking you, will you trust your intuition when doubt creeps in? Will you hold on to truth when temptation tries to lure you away? Will you answer destiny when it calls your name, even if it terrifies you? Understand this. The cosmic prophecy is not about punishment. It's about preparation. It's about shaping you into the person who can carry the blessings waiting on the other side. Every challenge is a coded message. Every struggle is a key disguised as a test. And every sign you notice or ignore decides how your story unfolds. So, Aquarius, listen carefully. On August 26th, 3 forces will stand before you. Forces that will test your courage, your choices, and your soul's strength. Most people will not recognize them until it's too late. But you're not most people. The question is, will you see the signs before the door closes? And when the prophecy begins, will you be ready? Aquarius, on August 26, 2025, the energy of the cosmos shifts in a way you haven't felt in years. This day is not random, it's carefully written into your destiny. The stars, the planets, and the hidden forces of the universe align to open a doorway. But here's the twist. This doorway doesn't appear like a shining golden gate. It doesn't arrive wrapped in blessings and glitter. No, it arrives disguised as tests, mysteries, challenges, and choices that will demand something real from you. These forces won't simply walk into your life and say, "Here's your gift." Instead, they'll come in the form of confusion, resistance, and unexpected change. They'll push you into situations where your heart races, your mind questions, and your soul feels the tension of being stretched beyond its comfort zone. Why? Because true transformation never happens in comfort. The universe knows that the only way to awaken your deepest strength is to shake you from the inside out. On this day, you may find yourself at a crossroads. Something will happen, big or small, that forces you to make a decision. It could be an argument that tests your patience, an opportunity that feels risky, or even a sudden moment of self-doubt that makes you question everything you thought you knew. These are not accidents, these are divine triggers. Each one is designed to see if you are ready to rise, or if you'll retreat back into old cycles. Aquarius, you are the visionary, the innovator, the rebel of the zodiac. You've never been afraid to walk your own path. But the prophecy doesn't care about who you were yesterday. It's about who you are becoming tomorrow. The universe is preparing you for something bigger than your current self can even imagine. That's why these forces show up as challenges, because they're not here to comfort you, they're here to carve you into the strongest version of yourself. And here's the secret most people miss. The struggle is not the enemy. The confusion is not the enemy. Even the pain is not the enemy. All of it is the initiation. It's the hidden classroom of the soul. If you stay awake, if you refuse to collapse into fear, you'll notice the signs within the chaos. Symbols will appear, coincidences will multiply, and your intuition will grow louder. These are the breadcrumbs leading you toward the hidden key the universe has planted for you. So, Aquarius, understand this. On August 26th, you're not being punished. You're being prepared. The universe doesn't test the weak, it tests the strong. And if you're being tested, it means you have something powerful waiting on the other side, something worth fighting for. The only question is, will you recognize the tests for what they truly are? Because hidden within every challenge is the key, and that key was left for you, and only you. The first hidden force you will face, Aquarius, is doubt. Around August 26th, you may notice it creeping in silently, almost like a shadow at your back. Suddenly, things that once felt certain may begin to feel shaky. A decision you were confident in might suddenly look overwhelming. A relationship you trusted may bring hesitation. A path you've been walking may suddenly look foggy, leaving you unsure if it's the right direction. But make no mistake, this is not random. This is not bad luck. This is the universe holding up a mirror to your soul, asking you the most important question. Do you trust yourself, or do you surrender to fear? Doubt doesn't arrive as an enemy, it arrives as a test. Its job is to shake your confidence, to make you question your inner wisdom. You may experience unexpected delays, projects stalling, calls not being returned, plans falling apart at the last minute. You may feel a sudden heaviness inside, a whisper that says, "What if I fail?" And to make things even harder, you may notice people around you questioning your choices, making you wonder if you're really on the right track. But here's the truth. These aren't blocks. They're checkpoints. The universe isn't closing the door. It's asking you if you're strong enough to keep knocking. Doubt only appears when you are close to a breakthrough, because that's when fear tries the hardest to pull you backward. Aquarius, this is your soul's initiation. When you stand in the face of doubt and choose to trust yourself anyway, you pass the test. And when you pass, something incredible happens. Doors that once looked permanently locked begin to swing wide open. Opportunities that seemed out of reach reveal themselves. The path ahead, once foggy, suddenly clears. Doubt is not here to destroy you. It's here to shape you. It is the fire that forges unshakable self-belief. Every time you choose courage over fear, every time you silence that voice of "what if," you become stronger, wiser, and more unstoppable. So when doubt rises on August 26th, don't panic. Recognize it for what it is, a force designed to test your faith in yourself. And remember, your future doesn't depend on what others believe. It depends only on whether you believe in you. The second hidden force that will rise for you, Aquarius, is temptation. Now, when most people hear the word temptation, they think of desire in its simplest form. But the truth is far more subtle. Temptation doesn't always arrive as something obvious. Many times, it disguises itself as something attractive, exciting, and even logical. It looks like an opportunity, a shortcut, or a glittering distraction that promises quick satisfaction. Yet behind the shine, it secretly drains your energy, your focus, and your soul. Aquarius, around August 26th, you may notice the universe placing shiny objects in your path. You'll feel pulled toward things that look rewarding, but don't truly align with your spirit. You may feel tempted to take the easy path instead of the right path, choosing comfort over courage, familiarity over growth. You may find yourself drawn to quick rewards instead of long-term success, settling for what's in reach instead of holding out for what your destiny is truly offering. And yes, you may hear voices, whether from people around you or the whisper of your own doubts, trying to pull you away from your truth. But here's the thing about temptation. It is not here to punish you, it's here to teach you. It is the cosmic decoy, the universe's way of asking, do you know the difference between what looks good and what is good? Do you want what glitters, or do you want what's real? Temptation tests your clarity. It checks whether you truly understand your values or if you can be lured away by illusions. It challenges you to pause, to breathe, and to ask yourself, does this choice feed my soul, or does it just feed my ego? Does this path lead to freedom, or does it chain me to something shallow? Aquarius, the stronger the temptation, the greater the treasure that waits beyond it. That's the secret. If you feel pulled toward a shiny shortcut, it's because the universe knows you're about to level up. And in that moment, temptation is the final guardian at the gate, trying to see if you'll settle for less or if you'll keep walking until you reach what you truly deserve. When temptation comes, and it will, don't run from it. Face it. Look it straight in the eye and remind yourself, not everything that glitters is gold. Sometimes the things that sparkle are only there to distract you from the diamond hidden deeper. Remember this, Aquarius. Temptation is not the enemy. It is the fire that refines your choices. If you pass this test, you don't just move forward. You move forward with wisdom, with clarity, and with strength that can't be shaken. The third hidden force, Aquarius, is the most powerful of all, destiny's call. Unlike doubt, which creeps in quietly, or temptation, which distracts you with glitter, destiny arrives like a storm. It doesn't knock politely. It shakes the very door of your life until you can no longer ignore it. And when it arrives on August 26th, it will change everything. This force often comes disguised. At first, it won't look clear. In fact, it may feel confusing, uncomfortable, or even overwhelming. But deep in your soul, you'll feel something stir, an inner recognition, as if you've been waiting for this exact moment without even realizing it. Maybe destiny comes in the form of a person, someone who enters your life at the exact right time, carrying a message, an opportunity, or a mirror for your growth. Maybe it arrives as an offer or challenge, something that pushes you beyond your comfort zone, demanding courage you didn't know you had. Or maybe destiny reveals itself as a sudden awakening inside you, an inner voice that becomes too loud to ignore, guiding you toward a new direction. Aquarius, you've always been a visionary, someone who sees the bigger picture. That's why destiny doesn't come softly to you. It comes with force, because you are meant to move mountains. The universe knows you are ready for more, and this call will not let you sit still. But here's the catch. Destiny doesn't wait forever. When it calls, you must act. If you hesitate too long, the moment may pass and the door may close. That is why you must trust the pull you feel in your heart, even if your mind can't explain it. Destiny's call is not about logic, it's about alignment. It's about stepping into the path you were born to walk. So Aquarius, when this force rises on August 26th, remember, this is not random. This is not coincidence. This is your prophecy unfolding, your destiny shaking the door. The question is, will you answer? Now the big question, Aquarius, how do you know if these hidden forces are at work in your life? How can you tell if what you're experiencing on August 26th is just coincidence or part of the prophecy itself? The universe never leaves you blind. It always sends signals, subtle, powerful, undeniable signs. But only those who are paying attention can see them. The first sign, repeated numbers. If you begin noticing patterns like 1111, 717, or 333, don't shrug it off as chance. These are not random digits. They are cosmic codes, signals from the universe that you're standing in alignment with the prophecy. 1111 often appears when you are at the edge of a breakthrough. 717 may show up when a challenge is pushing you toward your destiny. And 333 whispers that you are not alone, that higher forces are walking beside you, guiding you through the test. The second sign, vivid dreams. Pay attention to what your subconscious reveals at night. Keys, doors, or fire may appear, and they're not meaningless symbols. A key represents an answer hidden in plain sight. A door signals a new beginning waiting for your courage to walk through. And fire symbolizes both destruction and purification. It burns away the old so the new can emerge. Your dreams during this time are not illusions, they are maps. The third sign, sudden emotional highs and lows. Around this date, you may feel waves of energy that seem unexplainable, moments of excitement followed by sudden doubt, or bursts of creativity followed by silence. This is the prophecy stirring within you. The forces are testing your balance, asking, will you remain steady when the energy shifts, or will you let the waves toss you around? And finally, the fourth sign, the strange sense that something is both off and yet perfectly aligned. Have you ever felt like life was out of rhythm, but deep down you knew it was happening exactly as it should? That's the prophecy at work. It feels unsettling because it's pulling you out of the familiar. But it also feels right because it's guiding you toward your true path. Aquarius, do not ignore these signs. Too many people brush them aside, calling them coincidences, only to realize later that they missed their chance. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. They are the prophecy unfolding before your very eyes. So when you see the numbers, remember the code. When you dream, remember the symbols. When your emotions shift, remember the test. And when you feel both lost and aligned at once, remember, you are exactly where you're supposed to be. The universe speaks softly. The question is, will you listen? Aquarius, when these three forces appear in your life, doubt, temptation, and destiny, you cannot run. You cannot hide. The tests are not designed to be avoided. They are designed to be faced. And the way you respond will shape not only this moment, but the entire path that follows. Here's your guide, your map through the storm. When doubt rises, and it will, choose trust. Doubt will whisper in your ear, telling you that you're not ready, that you don't have what it takes, that you're walking the wrong road. It will make you second-guess your every move. But in that moment, you must hold the line. You must remember the truth. If the universe brought you to this test, it's because you already carry everything you need to pass it. Trust your inner wisdom. Trust the journey. Trust yourself. When temptation appears, choose truth. Temptation will look shiny, easy, and quick. It will promise instant results, but it will cost you your authenticity. You'll be tempted to settle, to take the shortcut, to silence your inner voice for the sake of comfort. But in that moment, remember this: what glitters is not always gold. Ask yourself, does this choice honor my soul? Does it move me closer to the life I'm meant to live? If the answer is no, let it go. Choosing truth may be harder in the moment, but it always leads to freedom. And when destiny calls, say yes, even if you're scared. Destiny will not wait for you to feel ready. It will not arrive when it's convenient. It will show up suddenly, shaking the door of your life, demanding an answer. It may feel terrifying because it will push you into the unknown. But Aquarius, destiny never calls you to something you cannot handle. When the moment comes, your soul will recognize it. Don't hesitate. Don't overthink. Step through the door. Understand this: The universe doesn't waste its time testing those who aren't ready. Every challenge, every pull, every push you experience is proof of your strength. If you weren't capable, these forces wouldn't even show up. The tests are confirmation that you are chosen, that you are prepared, that you are standing on the edge of something extraordinary. So Aquarius, remember, when doubt rises, choose trust. When temptation appears, choose truth. When destiny calls, say yes. This is how you pass the prophecy's test. This is how you unlock the doors that once seemed sealed shut. This is how you step into the life that has been waiting for you all along, and make no mistake, you are ready. So Aquarius, understand this clearly. August 26th, 2025 is not just another day on the calendar, it is the day the prophecy begins for you. A cosmic doorway opens and 3 hidden forces step forward to meet you: doubt, temptation, and destiny. These are not curses, they are not punishments, they are the universe's way of sharpening your soul, preparing you for the life you are meant to live. Think about it. A sword is not forged in calm waters, it is created in fire. Diamonds are not born in comfort, they are formed under immense pressure. And just like that, your spirit is being refined by these forces, molded into its most powerful form. The shadow of doubt will challenge you, whispering that you are not enough, but you must answer it with unshakable faith. The fire of temptation will try to lure you off your path, but you must choose truth, even when it's hard. And when destiny calls, and it will, you must be brave enough to open the door, even if your hands are trembling. This prophecy is not about fear, it's about awakening. It's about stepping into your highest self and realizing that everything you've been through has been leading to this moment. The struggles, the lessons, the heartbreaks, and the victories, they were not random. They were all training you for August 26th, for this exact alignment, for this exact call. Now, Aquarius, I want to turn this over to you. Which of these forces do you feel has already begun to show itself in your life? Is it the shadow of doubt, making you second-guess your path? Is it the fire of temptation, offering shortcuts and distractions that pull you away from your truth? Or is it the call of destiny itself, loud, undeniable, shaking the very door of your soul? I want you to drop your answer in the comments right now. I will be reading every single one because your journey matters, your story matters. And sharing it may not only unlock your own clarity, but it may inspire someone else who is walking through the same test. Remember this, your prophecy has already begun. The universe would not place these forces before you unless you were strong enough to face them. You are not weak. You are not lost. You are chosen. The only question is, are you ready to pass the test? The clock is ticking, Aquarius. The forces are moving. Your destiny is calling. Step forward with courage. Step forward with truth. Step forward knowing that this is your moment.